We're going to talk more nearly average wrestling in a
Hmm.
little bit, but I think it's worth sharing with people the wrestling journey that you have had, because you've got your own very unique history in a weird old game of, my dad's bigger than your dad. Your dad was nearly Rick Rude's tag team partner. Is that
Mm.
correct?
Good God. I've told this story. Maybe I've told it more than I realize. Yeah, my dad, my story in wrestling, my story in
My
wrestling,
story in wrestling.
it goes back before me. My dad, he dabbled in wrestling in the 80s a little bit, and the story goes that he was about to start a tag team with Rick Rude in Florida Championship Wrestling in Tampa. Him and my mother got pregnant with me, and he's like, I gotta either start a business that I can see a clear cut future in and support this family, or I can like go on this unpredictable path of professional wrestling. And he took the safer, monetary route. So when I was younger, he exposed me to wrestling at a very young age. Like it's some of my earliest memories of watching wrestling with him, the Hulk Hogan's, the all the stories you hear of like back then, especially in the 80s, like the late 80s, they were comic book characters. So for us kids, it was just like, this is crazy. Like, so as far back as I remember, I just was such a fan of wrestling, and then into the 90s, and then when it was NWO and WCW, like head to head, that was it. That there was nothing that was more important to me.